Okay. Anybody else? Can we find a Penta solo? Fuck! Hey guys, I'm Zianni, a multi-season challenger player. Runes and itemization for this game will be flashing on the screen for your perusal. Hope you enjoy. Also follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Zianni. Ah, my auto got cancelled. He would have died. If I get level 2 ganked, I'm rage quitting. Oh, there you have it, guys. This is how you get a massive level 2 cheater recall to buy literally nothing. We did get flash advantage, though. We lose nothing for leaving. He's got no corrupting potions left, so if he tries to recall right now, then I can just freeze. So there's really no reason for him to be in lane here anymore. Theoretically, not even theoretically, like we have to call the wave, because if there's too many minions, it's going to crash into my tower eventually. But with him being out of resources, we just make sure that we're clearing enough minions. Like, right now, this guy has to TP back, so we're forcing him to exchange summoner spells. Because if he doesn't, he's just going to continue to lose as many minions as possible. If Porers existed, would you get one as a pet? Yes. Alright, so we burn TP. He's got no flash, he's pushed in my tower with no vision whatsoever. My Blitzcrank is not running at him. Perfect. So we created a situation where he had to break the wave by setting up the freeze. Blitz is on a roam timer, he properly plays around it, we get a free kill. And this is all possible because we understood what we're trying to do with the wave. Unfortunately, it means that Draven dies here because he's playing a little bit disrespectfully. But I'm in a pretty good spot right now. I'm in a very good spot right now. Oh, I don't do enough damage to kill him yet. It's a little wasteful to use EW to clear waves because they're the most expensive in terms of mana. When you're playing against Malzahar, though, it's really important that you break that spell shield, because that's what enables gameplay. And as long as you keep attacking him, you're creating a situation where he can't regenerate it, because it sets up the cooldown every single time you hit him. So once you break it once, you just want to keep breaking it over and over. It's kind of like First Strike, where you want to initiate combat to make sure that it doesn't come back up. Now that we have 2 wards on the bomb side of lane, means we have to play towards bot side. This is so that we can protect ourselves from ganks. Also makes it easier for bot lane to gank us, because we have this vision cleared. That is what it means to lean towards one side of the lane. We see Thresh top right now. We can get a roam timer here, and what we're going to do is we're going to gank bottom, since we see Thresh top. So there's nothing to stop me from doing this roam right now. Because either he loses 2 minion waves here, trying to avoid getting dived by me. Alright, he's dead. Alright, so he ends up losing an entire minion wave. I get a kill onto Draven. Unfortunately, I do end up losing a wave, but because Viego catches it, it is a net positive. We are generating more gold than we are losing with this play, and it is putting ahead my Draven. And it's really important that I gank the Draven, because He died because Blitz went mid, so he probably already hates me. But now he feels more okay with me. And it's a very... You gotta coddle your teammates mentally to make sure that they're not inting. Now we're pretty much at our item spike. Dark Seal plus last chapters really start to pop off. Damage-wise. Because once we start snowballing, we're generating 4 AP per kill. Or 8. And you can just get a full blasting wand worth of AP, which is 850 gold for free. The gold efficiency at Dark Seal is 417%. So when you're playing a champions that design is to skirmish as much as possible, of course you want to buy a Dark Seal. I would have liked to get kill participation, but I didn't want to waste my ult on the Thresh. And I'll take the +2 gold any day. Roaming top here is actually not the worst. Unfortunately, they know it's warded, so I'm just going to crash this wave and then look for a bot lane roam again. We're just going to kill these so he has a bit of a harder time clearing the wave. But right now, we have 15 seconds before wave crashes. It's a cannon, so we have a little bit extra time. Alright, so we trade 2 for 2. The only reason why we lose there is because they went in too early instead of waiting for me to get there. I need somebody to go catch mid-wave, otherwise we're just losing everything on the map for free. I technically could move here, but I just want to reset after grabbing plates. They lose 2 minion waves here, so this is really good for us. They lose a cannon as well. And I could use this wave to bounce it back, but I can just bounce it back on the next one as well. So it's a bit greedy to stay for an extra wave. I'm just trying to get the most out of my reset here, because by staying for the extra wave and plate, I now have Blasting Wand plus Sork Boots. Whereas if I had recalled after that first, I would only have Sork Boots and I had to buy like an Amp Tome. And I really could just go Everfrost here. But I feel like the correct itemization in this game is Blasting Wand for Ludens. Everfrost is when I trust my team to do enough damage, and I don't trust my team to do enough damage, so I'm going to be the damage source myself. Oh, he's already back. And it's quick. Yo, how are we dying to an Ezreal Thresh as Draven? Oh, they're down in Essence Reaver and trying to fight, probably. Alright, well, I'm just gonna look for a roam again since I've got nothing to do mid after I pushed my wave. There's gotta be a ward somewhere. If Viego doesn't come here, I'm gonna cry. I don't know why Raptors are more important than playing that fight right there. There's no reason why I should have been that slow. That's really triggering. Even though there's so much influence from my lane being generated towards elsewhere, like, I don't know why we can't just play around it better. I'm basically second jungle and we're playing like we're behind. It's annoying because typically in Malzahar lane you take TP so you can play for side lane, but even though we have an advantage in terms of stats, we haven't done anything to punish this guy for having no sums. Just like he's effectively scaling for free. Am I just alone or what? I just feel so fucking alone, man. Like, they can send 3 people here. We have Ludens now. The good news is that my team actually did do something with the pressure that we had mid lane. Because if they show 3 people, we have to make sure we're taking something on the map at the very least. So them converting mid in exchange for top is not the worst. I'm still silenced, bro. I can't take this, nor do I want to throw myself in. If this were an actual game where I trusted my teammates, I probably would have gone in on it. Big chunk, though. It's like you're playing top lane? Yeah. How crazy is that? I play a champion that literally is basic, like... I don't know how to explain it. I pick a champion that automatically wins jungle matchup and plays only for fighting early game, and then my jungle will basically ignore my lane or any, like, opportunity the entire game so that they can farm while playing an early game champion. Like, Viego scales, but he also has a really good early game. Like, we win 2v2 no matter what in this matchup, but we don't ever play around it. Because we'd rather just farm camps for 85 gold over the 300 to 600 gold swings that we could make. Unlucky. It's really bad I missed that back end. If I'd landed that second ult, I feel like we would have gone all 4. Part of the issue is I hit the Thresh with it, which ended up not giving me the R2 because Thresh died instantly. If I'd hit anybody else there and gotten a 3 or 4 man fear, that would have instantly, like, decided the fight. So it's a little low-key a little bit disappointing. Uh-oh, I'm dead. Just kidding, I'm not dead. Wow, I love that. Thank you. Whenever somebody makes a good play, make sure you spam ping them so that their mental goes up. You gotta acknowledge bad plays, but you also have to acknowledge good plays. It's all about sucking people off mentally. We're close to shadowflame, so I'm gonna take this wave and then reset again. Shadowflame is an extra 15% damage I can't really ignore. It is a little sketch because I don't have stopwatch, but we do a significant amount of damage, which is great. With 2 people showing top, there's really no way for them to contest this right now. Oh. That was real bad. I'm talking. I thought my Camille was just gonna press R, but she didn't even E2. She just waited the whole time. Oh. I would like to play for Dragon. With Viego currently dead. Kinda no point. Uh-oh. I think he's fine, actually. I'm gonna grab a stopwatch and come back for the portal system. We're gonna use Time Warp Tonic to get a little more HP before running. If they stall this out 15 seconds, we actually just win the game here. Really massive fear. We're gonna look for the player that was running over here, because I have ult up in 5. Wow. Yeah, I really didn't think that he would run up instead of down. It's kind of a Hail Mary, I guess. The cooldown is low enough to where it doesn't really matter that much. We do want to just make sure we spend our money. When you build Luden and win Everfrost, oh great master. So building Ludens is when you want to min-max damage and put all your eggs into one basket, which is yourself. It's really good when you're playing against 3 or more squishy champions. If you're going Everfrost, it is because you want to have an impact as soon as possible. It's a much more consistent item. It does just as much damage as Ludens in the early game. It's just less min-max, more consistency, a little bit more survivability. Your damage output on your second item is a little bit lower. But you usually build Everfrost when your team already has a significant amount of damage and you just need the utility from the CC. Because if you can hold people in place for 3 or more seconds and your team does damage, then they die anyways. But if you go Ludens, you're trying to one-shot that Ezreal so he doesn't get to play the game. But what if Ezreal doesn't really matter? Then it doesn't really matter. Did you get Diamond? No, we lost our promos. We're playing against Master players to decide our Diamond 4 promos. I love it. Ow. Wait, how are we dying? I do have stopwatch to bait, so I feel like this is fine to go for. We're not going for a Blitzcrank click, and we're also not looking for Draven DPS, so... We'll use Fear. Nice. Goodbye, guys. Yeah, I don't really feel like coin flipping my 10 Dark Seal stacks. I do feel like coin flipping my 10 Dark Seal stacks. I changed my mind. He was AFK. Maybe I didn't have to flash. I don't know if he was typing or something. Straight just disconnected. Hey, yo, what if we just go... What if we just do this? That feels pretty good. We have really good vision control right now. So if they try to come up to Baron, they kind of just die, no? Die, 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 die. Okay. Thank you. Where's Ezreal? Damn. You know how cool it would have been if I found like a fadeaway right there? It would have been really cool. "10 seconds on ult. He ran down? Where could he be? Okay. Anybody else? Can we find a Penta solo? Fuck! If I had hit Zhonya's into R2W, oh my fucking god. So at this point, I mean, grouping is really the best thing we can do here. As long as we team fight, we'll find a way to get things done. Meow. Wait, why did it not reset? Oh, I hit the wrong... What? I hit Thresh. Okay, gotcha. It's like, I killed Graves, though. Where's my reset on ult? I was hitting R2 the entire time there instead of trying to recombo. Or R1, rather. Bit of an oopsie, as they would say. Wow, that missed too. We do have Zhonya's, we might be able to... Oh, never mind. It's a done play. Alright, so with mid inhibitor gone, there's no longer a reason to push down mid. We just want to make sure that we're taking objectives through our team fights. So what better way to do it than by killing them next to an objective that we can take? A lot of issues that lower elo players have is they fight in a random spot, and then they're not able to convert those fights into anything meaningful, rather. Die to ignite, please? Nope. Should have ignited a little bit later. Help. Kill him. I need the KDA. Alright, never mind. Let's start meowing at him. I'd like to see that, honestly. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out a lot. Thank you.